stage name would be LL Cool J, because I mean, this guy has never got a lip gloss or lip balm endorsement, because he be licking his lips all the damn time. I'm like, why? Absolute. That one was a no-brainer. He was just there licking his lips. At some point, first when you're like 16, it was cute, and then he grew older. I was like, ew, stop it. Why do you keep licking your lips? Drink water and moisturize. Please. Thanks. Yolanda and DJ up to age is the problem. New age, and then everything is a problem. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse.
Hi.
Can I speak to the manager? Excuse. Nini. Yolanda and Absolute on 94.4 Spice FM. And it's the day before the weekend. Yani, it just feels like this entire month has been full of holidays, right? And breaks from work.
I hear there's another one coming, but hey.
Labor Day.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Labor Day weekend. Can't wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. We're still going to be here at work. So I don't know what we're celebrating. It's time for a big discussion right around town. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. And of course, we're live on spicefm.co.ke. Absolute. As an adult, what have you come to learn about family? We are family. Woo, come on. What have you come to learn about family?
Family is a good thing. Let's start there. Family is a very, very good thing. It's very important. It's very important.
True.
And you need family. You need family. It's not Nini. You need family. You guys of CG, my tribe, my Nini.
Please don't do that. No. We're not talking about friends who became family. We're talking about the people you're related to by blood. The ones you did not pick in a catalog.
Yes.
The ones that came with you. The ones you cannot. Can you say you've broken up and can you unsister your siblings?
You cannot unsister.
You cannot unsister or unbrother them. You cannot unfollow them. You cannot cancel them. You can, however, decide that you're not going to interact with them, but you can't draw out that blood and throw it away. That's the family we're talking about.
Yeah, family. I think one thing I learned is I don't say it in English, but kuficha uchi. In front here, please don't make your family look bad.
Yeah.
At the back, you all can argue as much as you want.
Handle your personal affairs as a family behind the scenes.
Yes. These ones of coming to Anikana huku, especially time for funerals, blah 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 blah. That one. That's one thing I learned. And my dad is on taught me, is like, wait.
Hide your shame.
I will reprimand you.
And the drama.
You. Uko nyuma.
So you can't call your sibling out.
No, you can.
Those guys want to write for us on social media.
Don't call them out in front of your peers, in front of who. No. Look at the back. You all can fight as much as you want.
Keep it on the hush.
Keep it on the hush. He normally tells me, I will reprimand you, I will scold you, I'll do everything. But that does not mean we're enemies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So no public display of your drama, your family drama. Hide your shame.
Hide your shame. So, ukumbele. And also, you see, there was a court case of some person who was being sentenced recently.
Yes.
And the only people who were there with him was his mom.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Yeah.
The only people who were with Joey was his mom and his farmer. All those fans who are on Instagram,
hashtag bravs. Yeah.
No one
nowhere to be seen.
So family is the only people who will be there with you to the end. They can be sometimes
crazy
kabisa.
As hell.
They can be, can make you flip.
Oh, what about this Absolute though? I know, your family is till death do us apart. Your family is there with you forever and ever and ever. Like you don't have a choice. But I think boundaries are healthy.
Yes.
With family. I believe familiarity breeds contempt. And I think you should understand that squabbles and tiffs are normal.
Yes.
You're always going to have a difference in opinion. Even if you work somewhere, I'm going to have differences in opinion with Absolute at some point, with my PC, with my producer, with Aseto who reads news. Those are, even in family, you're going to one day differ with your parents on an issue. We need to understand that these issues are normal.
Yes.
Don't destroy everything. Don't throw, they say in English, don't throw the baby with the bath water.
Yeah.
It's good. Lately, we are so, cancel culture is so big lately. I'm not sure it's a fad, but it feels like the woke thing, the cool thing, the only necessary thing to do lately when you have cut off your family, family toxicity. Let me tell you, unless your father molested you, right?
Yes.
Molested you, was physically abusive, abandoned you, and even that, I don't think is cast on stone. He can want to make amends later. Unless you are sexually abused by your relative or they physically abused you, everything else is salvageable.
Yes.
Absolute. Let's stop rushing so quickly to cancelling our families. Lately, so many people don't talk to their siblings.
Nope.
People don't talk to their parents because cancel culture and team self. And this year, I want to prioritize my mental health. Stop it. Stop it. We are so quick to cancel family and things that are near and dear to us lately because it's the cool thing to do. So understand that differences in opinion, differences in standpoints, differences are normal. Normalize not agreeing with people all the time, but that doesn't have to be the death of your relationship.
Yeah.
Sini kweli?
Very true.
Kwanza family. Me, I'm okay with mimi na wewe hatusikizani. Absolute. We don't see eye to eye. You do your thing there in your small little bubble, and I'll do my thing here in my small little bubble. Why decide that you're going to blow up this whole mother because of usikilizani na mtu? There's people who would rather the whole ship sinks if they are not the captain of that ship.
Yeah.
Just because you and a sibling, you and an uncle, you and an aunt are not seeing eye to eye on something, you want to ununcle them.
You can't.
Healthy boundaries.
And also,
healthy boundaries.
Children, your parents' beefs are not yours. Sawa. Your parents' beefs are not yours. Your dad and his bro differed till from you know them, they clear those grudges from when until now.
Yeah.
Does not mean now you start hating their children because their children haven't done anything. Unless now they show you that this they believe whatever they've been told.
Yeah.
But those are not your beefs. Me, that's one thing I came to learn. They are not your beefs. I've seen aunties and uncles who don't see eye to eye, but I was just like, Sasa, I can't get along with so and so because them they don't. That's them. You see, and also sometimes I think when they see now the children are getting along, they'll also try and make amends somewhere and say, okay, you know what, we held this grudge for this long.
So we stop inheriting our parents' beefs.
Exactly.
I like that, absolute. I like that.
Yeah.
To new beginnings.
To new beginnings. Hashtag, you know. And then also, one thing I've learned with the family, they can overstep.
Healthy boundaries, nilikwambia, ni very important.
Very
healthy
important.
Boundaries.
It can be in your marriage, it can be in your decision making. Because you know, you'll hear some guys say, hey, my mama alisema tusifanyange hivyo. You know.
Healthy boundaries.
Healthy boundaries. My dad, normally, we don't do this in our place. We don't do, you know. So there needs to be a balance, by the way. Strike a balance between, you know, your family and even the marriage that you're in or anything like that. Yes.
Now I want to talk to the generation curse breaker. Are you a generational curse breaker? We might sound preachy today, but you are not your family's flaws. Ushaisikia wale watu, you know me, I can't stop drinking absolute. Kwetu tunakuanga walevi. My family, we are all alcoholics. We like drinking. My great grandfather used to drink and sleep in a ditch. My dad, that dude used to drink and sleep on top of a tree. That's why even me, I can't stop drinking. I'm an alcoholic because no, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. As in, I mean, at some point, our forefathers roamed about naked. So what? I mean, what's your point? You are not your family's flaws. You are not. I hate people who want to walk around with a chip on their shoulder.
Yes.
You understand? You are not. Nobody in your family got a degree. That does not mean that you're stupid. That does not mean you cannot. Nobody in your family has ever kept a marriage. That does not mean you cannot have your happily ever after.
Yes.
Nobody in your family has lived past 40. All the men in your family die when they turn 39. Hi friend, we could meet you and celebrate your 45th birthday. You are not your family flaws. Me, I get so tired when I see people who want to cast their future themselves. Me, you know this shorty, I don't know where this is going to go because you know us, we don't keep marriages. This shorty, I'll hit it and quit it because hit it and quit it. You are a philanderer. You are a mungusa raccoon. Stop ingizing your forefathers into the chart.
Yes.
They are not in the chart.
They're not.
You are not your dad. Your dad beat women up, beat your mother. Sorry about that situation.
Yeah.
You all get therapy. That doesn't mean you should lay your hands on a woman because your dad did the same. Your mom was promiscuous. She never kept a marriage. You had an uncle somebody every morning.
Yes.
That doesn't mean you can't go get married and
Yeah, your mom.
your version of happily ever after. You can have it all.
Hata pia mimi ndateseka, you know.
This
Sisi
family,
kwetu vitu hazendenge
hatuendangi
right.
mbali. I think
Nikipata
we are
job
cast.
in 3 months napoteza. No. Achana nayo. Stop it.
Stop cursing your life. Stop it. It's not cute.
It's not cute.
Stop. Huh? Absolute.
Yeah.
Alafu, please, parents who love and have favoritism with their children, stop respecting your children because of how much money they have and the wealth that they have gotten. Sini kweli? Absolute umekuja tu kwenyu. Hata una ubaya. You're the one who is chongaing viazi because you're a bola. I mean, because you did not, because there's turbulence in your financial.
Those realize when you go to
in your finances.
When you go to Shags. And walete kwanza hizo viti mlete akina nani anakuja akina Musa, they are coming. Hizo viti alafu hizo ambao tunataka zipangwe pale, make sure this place is clean. Akina nani are coming, like he's not your rela.
You see, family, let me tell you, we imagine our relatives are not human beings. Even in Famo, you can see the person who has the most money. That's the person who is the master of ceremony in all the family events. Right? So even family love people who have money. Don't take it personally. It's just the ugly side of life, but
here we are.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We always respect the person. The person who is the loudest is the person who is the most successful in the family. And that's how things are set up. So try and have those discussions. And ikikata is the African way of doing things. Siko baya. Look at our politicians. We call them waheshimiwa, and most of them are chokoras. It's the African way of doing
things. Yeah. You'll be respected according to
the size of your pockets.
If you live in uptown, that is now the cousin. If you live in this area, because you're already visited.
Me first, let me tell you. You first. Do you know visitors? Do you know the way when your parents are bowling, you used to have visitors just coming? You're always cooking drums of rice, and then your folks kidogo turbulence, and your folks lost their money. You just sit in your house. Nobody was in the neighborhood.
It's quiet. It's very quiet.
Shago mkienda mnakonga peke yenyu. No one is coming. There's no visitor.
Kwanza when you come, there's no shamra.
Yeah. Somebody from the market. Wamekuja. They are here.
Nothing.
Yeah. It's life. Say la vie. Stop saying family. Toto cast. Family you cast. Family is the setup everywhere. The rich relatives are the nice ones. They are the ones who we love and appreciate and celebrate.
Which is sad, but hey.
When we come back, your comments, Absolute, I'm sure, has some things he wants to add there. But what have you learned about family as an adult? Is family purely just toxic? Is family the people you pick, the people who stand by you? We took to the streets, rather, our producer, Charlotte, took to the streets, and she got some of your views, and we're going to play them back for you a little later. But now, DJ Absolute on the decks.
Yeah.